We have an update to the 4th of July shooting in Yellowstone National Park. A man killed has been identified as 28-year-old Samson Lucas Baraya Fussner of Milton, Florida. According to the Park County, Wyoming Coroner's Office, the shootout took place at the Canyon Village in the central part of the park. Fussner was shot and killed after making threats during an altercation with multiple park rangers. One ranger was injured and transported to a local hospital where he was reported to be stable. There's no update on the ranger's condition at this time. Authorities have not identified any of the rangers involved in the shooting that shut down Canyon Village. The FBI, National Park Service, and the Park County Sheriff's Office are continuing to investigate. For the second time since 2021, a lawsuit is challenging the district map for the officials who regulate utilities in Montana. This time, they're claiming the new lines were drawn for political benefit. MTN senior political reporter Jonathan Ambarian has more on where the suit stands now.
During the 2023 legislative session, the Montana legislature redrew the district lines used to elect 5 members of the Montana Public Service Commission. Plaintiffs are challenging that decision, saying it was based on partisan gerrymandering. The PSC districts hadn't been updated in almost 20 years when a federal court ruled in 2022 that they needed to be adjusted to make their populations more equal. That year's elections were conducted using a court-drawn map. In 2023, lawmakers came up with their own plan. It switched from dividing districts by county to using state legislative districts. And it split Montana's largest cities between 2 districts. The plaintiffs said the map was intended to ensure Republican dominance on the commission, and meant other voters didn't have a fair opportunity to influence election results. Lawmakers denied the map was an intentional gerrymander, and the state said there were legitimate interests behind it. Monday's hearing focused on whether the trial in this case should be before a jury. The state asked for a jury, saying it was appropriate for them to decide factual questions, like the intent of the legislation.
Even if the court said, okay, I'm not going to put that one to the jury, that one's for the judge, causation is clearly a fact issue. And whether there was other justification for it is clearly a fact issue.
Plaintiffs said there's no history of gerrymandering cases going before juries, and the questions at issue are more appropriate for a judge to decide.
The court is able to instruct the jury on what crosses the line into unlawful discrimination. There is no pattern here for instructing the jury on how much partisanship is permissible in a political gerrymandering case.
Regardless of whether a jury is called or not, the trial is scheduled to start December 10th. Judge Chris Abbott has said he hopes the case can be resolved in time for the next legislature to take action. 3 seats on the PSC are open in this year's elections, the first held under the new district lines. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.